Today, we're doing something special. Today, we're going right into the heart of battle, right onto the front lines. We're going to see firsthand the sacrifices soldiers give for us each and every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about none other war than the console wars. We're going into the mind of one of the greatest leaders this war has, CrapgamerReviews. No soldier has put more pointless effort into the console wars than this man. He is out here fighting the real fight. Or is he? Ladies and gentlemen, I have hard-hitting evidence that CrapGamer is a double agent. Now before we dive in, let's talk about who CrapGamer is. CrapgamerReviews is a YouTube channel run by none other than CrapGamer himself. He's been on the platform for about 6 years now, and he talks about news, if you would call it news, either Xbox or PlayStation. You can usually find his videos very clickbaity and generally have very little to do with the topic in the title, but more on that later. If you haven't seen any of CrapGamer's videos, keep doing God's work. Unfortunately, I can't say the same. I watched over 2 hours of CrapGamer's videos as research, and let me tell you, I would rather hold my hand in a waffle iron than have to do it again. This is because all of his videos are the same thing every single time. Let's go over the god-awful format he uses in his videos, starting with the title. Usually it'd be something like this: Sony just delivered the PS5 news that made Xbox fans turn their back on Microsoft forever, which is the video we're going to use today. As you can tell, this brings in views because people click on the video thinking it contains actual important info. Then his videos always have this intro.
Unscripted.
I have no idea why he brags about his videos being unscripted. Of course unscripted. You just say the same thing over and over to try to get your video to 10 minutes. Then we have the 5-second pause of no audio. You can't even take the time to edit out 5 seconds of pure nothing. Personally, this is my favorite part of Crapgamer's videos, because this is the part where I don't have to hear his voice. He drones on for at least 2 minutes, hyping up the earth-shattering news we're all about to hear. He has not one, but 2 intros now, and all it is just 40 seconds of him sub-begging.
What's going on, everybody? CrapGamer here with CrapgamerReviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. If you guys are looking for a way to help out a small little crappy channel like mine, the best way to do it is simple. Like, it helps out tremendously and it means a lot to me personally. It's free. You guys, it's completely free for you guys to do, so thank you guys very, very much. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. If you're looking for a way to help out a content creator that you like, liking their video is the best way to do that. I honestly cannot state that enough. It really does. It's that simple. Just like the videos.
He hypes up the groundbreaking news for a little bit longer, and then we actually get the news that quote-unquote made Xbox fans turn their back on Microsoft forever, and all it is a random article talking about a PlayStation exclusive Deathloop. This is the news you had to wait 5 painstaking minutes to hear. It's not like any new information about Deathloop either. It's just a person talking about how they're excited for the game and maybe it could be good. All he does is just read the article word for word. Last but not least, his 30-second outro. The reason why CrapGamer takes so long to do anything is that he's trying his hardest to stretch his videos out to 10 minutes. The reason you do this is YouTube recommends your videos to more people, which means more ad money. There's very little to back up the 10 minutes also. CrapGamer shows little to no personality during his videos either. I could have thrown a brick into a washing machine and it would still have more personality than him. His horrible format has not changed in over 5 whole years. I wouldn't nearly mind as much if CrapGamer's videos weren't just pure clickbait. The titles and thumbnails act as if the news he's about to tell you is the most important news you'll ever hear in your life. He knows they're clickbait, yet he won't do anything about it. He recently uploaded a video titled "No More Clickbait." You can tell that he's absolutely lying about it, because he used the same exact crappy format to stretch his videos out to 10 minutes. Not to mention that the next video has false info right in the title. He gets information or stretches the truth out all the time as well. For example, the last video I just showed you, it was all wrong. The title he says that 80% of Resident Evil Village sales are on PS5. The direct article he uses says otherwise. So where did CrapGamer get this number? Well, from his amazing imagination, of course. The article he references says that less than half of Resident Evil Village copies were sold on PS5. The other thing he gets wrong is that he says all copies in his title. Yet the article he references talks about only physical copies, not digital. So again, he lied in the title. He seems to get information wrong about half the time. Recently, CrapGamer threw himself a pity party in another video saying this.
And a lot of people act as if I'm the only person that ever gets anything wrong in this gaming industry. You know what I mean? Like, I must be the only one to ever sensationalize or, have done a video that ended up being wrong or said something on a social media platform that was wrong or at least taken wrong.
Nobody acts like you're the only one who gets information wrong. You just happen to get information wrong on purpose a lot. His opinion seems to change a lot when it's convenient for his wallet. For example, in the first video we discussed, he said near the end that Xbox needs to have more exclusives right now. Recently in his Returnal view, he says this.
The PlayStation 5 is barely 6 months old, and we're still technically in a pandemic, so it'd be easy to understand why there perhaps wouldn't be big exclusives releasing right now.
So apparently when Xbox doesn't have a ton of exclusive, it's bad, but when Sony doesn't, it's completely understandable. He makes it almost too easy to make fun of him. As I mentioned before, this will happen a lot. Probably the biggest example of this is CrapGamer's entire YouTube career. Back then, he used to be a huge Xbox fanboy. He would be clickbaiting videos about how Xbox is beating Sony in the console wars, stuff that normal, insane adults talk about. That seemed to flip though, when he was called out by none other than the head of Xbox himself, Phil Spencer. Back in 2016, Xbox announced that their new exclusive, Quantum Break, would be coming to not only Xbox, but PC as well. For some reason, CrapGamer didn't like this. He tweeted out, "Phil, you didn't stop to ask the hardcore fans that stuck by Xbox if this is even what we wanted. It's not, and sad to say, I canceled my Quantum Break pre-order as I said I would. You weren't upfront on QB going to PC." Phil Spencer simply replied, "You canceled a pre-order for a game you want to play because somebody else gets to play the game on Windows." Phil Spencer said what we were all thinking. What is the problem with other people being able to play the games on other platforms than the one you own? CrapGamer's narrative seemed to flip when other people started to ridicule him online about it. Since then, he's made videos about how PlayStation is killing Xbox. The final thing I have to say about CrapGamer is that not only is he a crappy YouTuber, but a crappy human being as well. A few months ago, a developer named Drew Murray announced on Twitter that he was leaving the Initiative. The Initiative is an Xbox-owned studio that is currently working on a Perfect Dark reboot. This is due to him wanting to take some time off after his brother had passed away. Of course, the only thing that came to CrapGamer's rock-hard head was to tweet this: "Jumping from the sinking ship." This is the only thing he can seem to think about is the sad, imaginary fight between platforms. Sure, he later deleted it saying he didn't see that his brother died, but we now know that's a lie, because somebody told him, but he replied saying it doesn't matter. Even if he wasn't lying, it still doesn't help his cause. I know that this won't do anything to change the way that CrapGamer makes his content, but I hope it will change the way people look at him.